Yo, folks, this is me, Steve Mitchell, with another, or in other words, otherwise known as Chief Dancing Ostrich, with another opinion piece on Pokemon. This time, I want to talk about my favorite Pokemon from the Johto region. Here's the picture, and I'm sure you were all going to want to ask, why did he draw and color them himself? Why didn't he just copy the images off a scanner and montage them all together and just print them out? I figured it would be better this way because this is like the personal touch. It's like, this is like, since these are my favorites and not Game Freak's favorites, not Nintendo's favorites, then it would be better to give it the personal touch like this. Now in the grass category, Chikorita came out on top. Ain't no grass type from the Johto region could stand up to Chikorita. Cutest possible grass type. And I would think Chikorita would actually win in the whole entire thing here. Now Dragon, Dragon, there really was no choice. Kingdra. But it's not fair to really call it my favorite dragon type from Johto because it's the only dragon type of the Johto region. The only one. That's it. There are no more Johto dragon types except that one. And honestly, it would get its butt kicked like crazy by the dragon types from other regions. Even Gibble could kick its butt. Sorry for the profanity. I'm not used to keeping a clean mouth, obviously. Hey. Now we've got two categories, Fire and Dark, both claimed by Houndoom. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, that looks like a devil or something. Actually looks like a cute dog with horns on its head to me. It's got an extreme element of cuteness to it. Fire and Dark. And it took out all the other fires and darks, and they couldn't compete. No way. Now, Psychic and Water was also claimed by a single solitary Pokemon. Slowking! Psychic and Water! You gotta hand it to Slowking. It can do it. It can do the stuff. And now, the electric champ of Johto is Mareep. Again, like Chikorita, it defeated both its evolutionary forms and all the other electric types in Johto competing against it. And now for Poison. Yeah, there weren't too many poison types in Johto competing against Golbat. All the other poison types that were in the competition with Golbat really weren't quite as good. There were far better. There was much better competition in Kanto. So Crobat gets it by almost default, not quite. Then you've got the rock type. I don't know why I picked Tyranitar, but somehow it just seemed to have that certain something to it. And Larvitar just wasn't all that impressive anyway. Pupitar was a bigger joke. Ghost! Again, same situation as with Kingdra. It was the only ghost type from Johto. Unlike Kingdra, this ghost is one of the best ghosts that there could possibly have been. And I bet this ghost could definitely outdo Gengar. I'm going a little long in this one. Ice Sneasel. It couldn't. It held on to the ice title, but couldn't hold on to the dark title due to Houndoom. Otherwise, it's a super awesome Pokemon. Super cute. Ground, of course. The title was gained by Gligar. Couldn't hold on to the flying title. It was taken by another Pokemon from Johto. Normal. Not a lot of normal types. Took by Smeargle. Kakuto fighting. Again, not a lot of good fighting types out there. Hitmontop. This was a nightmare to draw, by the way. Best Steel. There wasn't a lot of Steel types. And the main competition that Caesar had was Fortress. And, of course, if you're a Steel-type Pokemon and you're going up against Fortress, you're basically going to win out in the favorites category. It's going to basically be given to you. And, of course, my favorite flying and bug type. This one beat out Gligar in the flying category. And it's got the best in the bug. Is Yanma. Yanma, best flying, best bug, as far as I'm concerned, from the Johto region. And, of course, it could probably hold its own in a lot of other ways, too. They really blew it on the evolution. Yanmega, couldn't stand Yanmega. It looked terrible. Looked terrible. Did not do Yanma justice at all. Yanma looks way infinitely better than Yanmega. And I really don't think teaching it ancient power is really worth doing to get it into a way uglier form. Rather keep it a Yanma. Yeah. I'm just gonna hold out for an alternative Yanma evolution, hopefully. But that's my favorite Pokemon from the Johto region. Next up, favorite Pokemon from the Hoenn region.